What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. And for today's video, we are going to take a look at the top 5 performing basketball shoes that you can get on the market right now here in June of 2023. Alright, so coming in at number 5 on my list for shoes that I'm playing in right now and that you can get here in 2023 would have to be the Nike Jaw 1. So the Nike Jaw 1 is a performance basketball shoe that has very good traction here at the bottom. As you can see, it does have kind of a modified herringbone traction pattern, very aggressive whether you're on clean or dirty floors. These perform great. And not to mention that this is Ja Morant's first signature basketball shoe here in 2023 that has released. I know they are pretty hard to get, but I have seen prices coming down and some colorways actually in stores sitting in some sizes. So the Nike Jaw 1 also does feature a Phylon midsole. Now overall it is a pretty cheap setup as far as the cushioning goes, but it is pretty soft in my opinion. And then in the forefoot, it does have a strip of Nike Zoom, so directly under your forefoot, you are going to get some nice compression and responsive cushioning while keeping you close to the floor. The materials are pretty cheap on these with a mesh and synthetic leather material, but they do break in nicely. And as far as the design aesthetics here on the Nike Jaw 1, I really didn't care for them in photos, but now that I've had them in hand and played with them on foot, I really do enjoy this shoe. So I think this shoe coming in at $110 US, $145 here in Canada. If you can get your hands on these, I think they are a great performing basketball shoe. And these do come in at number 5 as far as the performance basketball shoes that you can get here in June of 2023. And then coming in at number 4, you do have the New Balance two-way V3s. So this shoe, I believe it made it into my top 3 list of 2022. But in 2023 here, some 6 or 7 months later, you can find these for like 40 or 50% off on some websites and in stores. I've seen these on deep discount. And this shoe is just the total package from New Balance in my opinion. As far as the traction pattern, they are amazing on court, very squeaky, very responsive underfoot, just something that's really going to keep you glued down to the floor. And then you do have that fuel cell foam setup. Nothing special, but it just offers a very nice and balanced ride underfoot. The support on this shoe is fantastic as well. And just at the price point that you can find these at right now, I think they're an absolute hit for a total performing basketball shoe from New Balance. So look no further if you're looking for a shoe that kind of checks the boxes as far as the cushioning, support, and traction setup. So the New Balance 2A V3 does make it to number 4 on my top 5 basketball shoes that you can grab here in 2023. And then coming in at number 3 is the Serious Player Only Player 1 2023 edition. So like I've mentioned in my performance review of this basketball shoe, they did do some slight alterations with a snugger heel counter and toe box, some new materials at the back of the shoe, those round rope laces, and then just a little bit of a more thicker and durable outsole. But overall, this shoe here is obviously very reminiscent of Kobe models from the past, you know, the Kobe's 8s, 9s, and 10s. A brand's first go at a basketball shoe, they've done an exceptional job on just kind of delivering the total package in a lightweight, very breathable performance basketball shoe. You have that very tried and true herringbone traction pattern with some nubs in between each of those little grooves, a carbon fiber shank plate, great overall torsional rigidity and support within this basketball shoe. You do get those drop-in midsoles that you can change out for only $29. So a great basketball shoe. These do run for $158. And I do have a full performance review of this up on my channel, but really quickly, if you're planning on ordering these, go up half a size because they do run just a little bit small. But coming in at number 3 is the Serious Player Only Player 1 2023 edition, a fantastic performing basketball shoe. Whether you get the 2022 version or 2023, you really can't go wrong. If you like playing in Kobe models from yesteryear, look no further because Serious Player Only is offering a great performance basketball shoe in the Player 1. So coming in at number 2 is the Nike LeBron Next Gens. So this is kind of a budget take on the LeBron 20s. And it's kind of a unofficial signature shoe for Bronny James. So what you're getting within this shoe is a very, Very great overall package, especially if you can find these on sale. I think I found these guys for 35% off, but you're getting a very great traction pattern here at the bottom, which is tried and true. I've played in all my colorways for 20 to 25 hours, and it's not wearing away at all, and it's very tacky on courts that are clean. On dirty floors, you will have to wipe every so often, but overall, a very reliable setup for traction. Cushion, I love this setup. It's very balanced with that Phylon midsole, the very large volume zoom unit in the heel, zoom turbo in the forefoot. The upper on this one is very lightweight with that screen mesh, and this is actually the lightest weight LeBron shoe to date. So that is saying something considering he's 20 shoes in. The next gen is the lightest weight shoe. So overall, I think you really can't go wrong if you pick these up. Let me know if you guys have played in these. Just a great overall performing basketball shoe. I really enjoy the double swoosh on the next gens, and then kind of having that different colored material here on the medial side. So overall, a fantastic basketball shoe. These guys are going to be coming in at number 2 on my top 5 shoes of 2023. And then coming in at number 1 for my top 5 shoes of 2023 so far, it's really no different from my top shoe from last year, and that's going to be the Nike LeBron 20. So I just love this basketball shoe. I think I'm like 7 or 8 pairs deep, and I play in them all the time. If I'm going to play some serious basketball on court, and I know it's going to be very competitive, I'm always bringing these guys because they are tried and true with a fantastic traction setup at the bottom. It's a very durable traction setup at the bottom of the shoe, whether you grab the translucent colorways or the solid rubber outsole. You're not going to have any issues. Give them a quick wipe if you're playing on a dirty floor, and these will have you covered. Moving your way up from that, you do have that Cushlon, very mushy midsole. So if you like more of a firm setup, I would say go with the next gens, but if you don't mind some really nice squish, especially under that heel, the Cushlon will definitely have you covered as far as the impact protection goes. Now, bottom loaded within the midsole, is a 13mm zoom bag in the heel, and then a zoom turbo bag here in the forefoot that does run full length in the forefoot. So you're getting a kind of maxed out cushion setup in the Nike LeBron 20s. You do have that knit upper, which is very nice, breathable, and kind of breaks in really quickly on your foot. And then the double swoosh design is nice. LeBron 20th signature shoe, so how can you go wrong? I know a ton of people were saying these remind them of Kobe shoes from the past, but honestly, as far as performance goes, this shoe blows pretty much any other Kobe shoe out of the water, in my opinion. I've played in them all. I've played in the 1s up until the 11s, the NXT 360s, you name it, I've played in all the Kobes, and I love those shoes. I wish they were more available, but if you're looking for a shoe that has beefier cushion and just as good traction, not quite as lightweight, but it is a low top variety, look no further because the Nike LeBron 20 is that shoe, and it's a fantastic performer on court. So these guys are coming in at number 1 for my top 5 shoes of 2023 so far, and you can find them on sale. I know on Nike.com in the US, they do have like 10 colorways, and you can find some of them for $30 or $40 off. So I think this is a great shoe, whether you're a point guard all the way up to center. It's a very supportive shoe, having that carbon fiber shank plate, really rigid heel counter. It's just a total package basketball shoe from Nike. So I am interested to see what they're going to do here in 2023 around the fall time with the Nike LeBron 21s. But for now, the 20s will definitely hold me over because this is definitely my favorite shoe to wear on the court here in 2023. So that's going to do it for today's video for my top 5 list of basketball shoes here in 2023. Obviously, some of these shoes are very similar from last year with the Nike LeBron 20 and the New Balance 2A V3s. But overall, these are 5 basketball shoes that, in my opinion, whether you play a point guard or all the way up to a center, you can play in any of these basketball shoes. You have a shoe here that retails at $110, $160, $160. I think these guys are around $130 or $140, but you can find these guys on deep discount right now. And then obviously the premium pricing of the Nike LeBron 20 of $200, but you can find some colorways on sale as well. So this is my top 5 list so far for 2023. All of these shoes can be in my bag on any given day. I absolutely love playing in any of these shoes. So let me know if you guys have played in any of these down in the comments. I will have some new performance reviews coming up of some new models that I have not tested in the past. So keep it locked to the channel for that. As always, thanks for watching today's video. If you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, that does help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.